Okay, welcome to Readings and Commentary with Insane Sam. These are readings from history, philosophy, poetry, literature, just anything in the written word I like that I think you might like. And today I have one about Christopher Columbus by a guy named Joaquin Miller. Behind him lay the Azores, behind the gates of Hercules. Before him not the ghost of shores, before him only shoreless seas. The good mate said, "Now we must pray, for lo, the very stars are gone. Brave admiral, speak, what shall I say?" Why, I say, sail on, sail on, sail on. My men grow mutinous by day, my men grow ghastly, wan, and weak. The stout mate thought of home, a spray of salt wave washed his swarthy cheek. What shall I say, brave admiral, say, if we might sight naught but seas at dawn? Why, you shall say at break of day, sail on and on and on. They sailed and sailed as winds might blow, until at last the blanched mate said, "Why, not even God would now know, should I and all my men fall dead. These very winds forget their way, for God from who these dead seas is gone. Now speak, brave admiral, speak and say," he said, sail on and on. They sailed, and spake the mate, "This mad she shows his teeth tonight. He curls his lip, he lies in wait, with lifted teeth as if to bite. Brave admiral, say but one good word. What shall we do when hope is gone?" The words leapt like a leaping sword. Sail on, sail on, sail on and on. Then pale and warm he kept his deck, and peered through the darkness. Ah, that night of dark nights, and then a speck. A light, at last a light. It grew a starlit flag unfurled. It grew to be time's burst of dawn. He gained a world, he gave that world his grandest lesson. On, sail on. So, that's kind of what Columbus really went through. They thought they were going to sailing around the world. They wound up finding the East Indies. But it took him a long time to get there on a tiny little boat. And there were 3 ships, and he was facing mutiny all the time, but finally he made it, and one of the ships sunk, but he made it back to Italy where he started from. So this guy, Joaquin Miller, was an American poet. He lived from 1837 to 1913, and he wrote a lot about the West and adventure, and this is his most famous poem. So that's the end of the reading today. Do me a favor, press subscribe, get your friends to subscribe, and with that, Insane Sam out.